Hey, assalamualaikum guys, it is Noriana, your favorite makeup artist. How are you guys? How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are slaying as usual. In this video, I wanted to share with you how I do my contouring. Before I start showing you guys how to contour, I just want to share with you some products that I've been using on my skin lately. This is something that I've been using for the past 2 weeks. It is the Claudely Beauty Elixir. What it does is that it smooths and makes your complexion glowing. And I spray it on my face at night before I go to sleep, and also in the morning after I wash my face. So this goes on before your moisturizer. So it's a spray like this, so you just like and voila, you have instant glowing skin. I feel that it helps with my makeup as well. It just gives that, you know, that glow from within kind of look that I am always about. Next, what I do is I moisturize my skin with the L'Oreal Hydra Fresh Genius. I know I've mentioned this before on my Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. Was it on Instagram or Snapchat? Yeah, it was on my Instagram. I'm almost out of it. That's how much I love it because, you know, it's super light on the skin. I don't like anything heavy on my skin, especially in this hot weather. It's just a moisturizer that's a gel texture. So, alang-alang tu kan letak je lah terus. What I like to do when putting on my moisturizer is I like to go the extra mile under the eyes because this is where we have eye bags and it gets dry as well, so people kind of neglect this area. Just a tip, I learned this from watching Wayne Goss, the British makeup artist, on YouTube. He said that if you want to get rid of all the puffiness and all the, you know, these lengkungan, these dark circles right here, and then you have that, you know, that lengkungan thingy there, you just put on moisturizer, loads and loads of moisturizer, just layer it on, because he says that for him, eye creams do not work whatsoever. I feel that's probably my predicament as well. I've tried a few eye creams and I don't think it works for me because my eyes are still puffy even though I put it on the night before or things like that. So what I do now is just layer on moisturizer, and this is refreshing enough and hydrating enough and light enough to layer on underneath the eye. So just dab it on. And another good thing about this is that it seeps into the skin really quick, so I don't really have to wait for it to dry down. I don't have to wait that long to start with my makeup, so plus points. Good job, L'Oreal Paris. Now we are gonna start contouring. So with contouring, it consists of 3 things. I like to bronze it up and contour and also highlight at the same time. You want to create shadows in your face. You can actually see how flat my face is right now without contour right underneath the eye while I conceal, and down the bridge of my nose and also a bit on my chin. It's lighter than the rest of my face. So with contouring, you want to create shadows that naturally falls onto your face. Y'all already know by now. Right here underneath your cheekbone, you want to contour here to get a sharper chin, and you know, all this lemak-lemak bawahan yang berlebihan ni, you want to like make those into shadows so that they're not obvious. And right here on the sides of your nose and a little bit right here, you want to contour to just, you know, kecilkan your dahi. Kalau dahi you besar kan, so you nak kecilkan dahi sikit, so you contour and bronze right in this area. There are many ways for you to contour. You can use a liquid contouring product. Sometimes you can even use your concealer that is dark enough, and you can use a cream contour like those from Anastasia Beverly Hills and a lot of cream sticks out there in the market right now, and also with powder. I'm gonna show you what works best for me, and I feel that how I do it and my kind of makeup. I've mentioned this to all my students, and I'm sure to you guys as well. Minimum effort, maximum impact. There you go. Minimum effort with maximum impact. That's how I roll. Okay, so let's start. I'm just gonna pull my hijab ke belakang sikit so that korang boleh nampak. For me personally, I like to use the Burberry contour stick. This is, what is it called? Hold on. The Burberry Limited. No, that's not it. This is the Burberry contour stick. It is in the shade Dark 02. This is how it looks like. Okay, so what you want to do with this after putting on foundation, apply this on your face where there is no powder. So make sure when you put on your foundation and you have already, you know, baked your T-zone and under the eye, try to, if you want to use this, try to avoid putting powder in this area. Once a cream product is put on a powdered area of your skin, it's going to be hard for you to blend out. So put this first. This is how you do it. If you guys do not know where the contour hits in your face, all you have to do is suck your cheeks in and do a line. So I like to dot it a bit by bit because I don't want to put it in one streak. It's just gonna be hard for you to blend out. The best way to use this is to use your fingers and brush it out. You can see that I started here in the middle of my ear area. What is this called? I don't know. Scientists out there. Yeah, scientists normal human out there, I'm sure you guys know what this is called. I had to take the contour down all the way to my mouth because that is just gonna make my face much more lonjong. Kita dah tak nak lonjong sebab muka dah lonjong, muka dah panjang. All I do is up until here at the end of my eye. So right here is where it ends and over there. See, can you see the difference between this side and this side where there's nothing here? So even if I look front, you can actually see that there are shadows here already. When I use this, I like to put powder on top of it just to put more emphasis on the contour. This is your first layer of contouring. Macam you tanam the contour lah. Kalau hilang powder atas tu pun, yang bawah ni still ada. I don't use this stick to contour underneath your chin or your jawline. What you can do is substitute it with powder contour. I'm gonna show you guys in a bit. And I'm gonna use the same stick and dot it on the sides of my nose. Don't put too much, guys, because it can be dark. I'm gonna tell you guys how to quickly contour your nose. Lagi lebar this batang right here, the more bigger your nose is gonna look like. So the more smaller and narrow the bridge of your nose is, the higher your nose is gonna get. What you do is, you kecilkan sikit, walaupun hidung you kembang-kembang macam hidung saya ni sangat kembang, but you know, that's why we have makeup, right? Dot it sikit-sikit. Macam sipi-sipi je. I don't even like properly line it because I'm so scared I'm gonna go overboard. And then take a brush and just... I mean, you can use your fingers, but I want it to be more precise in the nose area. And make sure that you blend it into your brows, because that's how you create that illusion that your nose is higher. Nampak tak? Nampak tak hidung mak? Very mancung. And then blend your nose right here, so that you want to separate the bridge of your nose and the tip of your nose. Because kalau dia macam satu straight line macam tu, dia nampak macam fake sangat lah. So kita try to make it realistic with contour. And next, use this. Ta-da! So this is a Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronzer and Glow. It is actually a bronzer, but it is cool tone enough for you to use it as a contouring product. This is the bronzer and this is the highlight. Take a brush because you can't use your fingers to apply powder. So I'm using the NARS Ita brush. This is actually the mini size. The full size is not much different than this. It just has a longer handle and that's it, but the brush is more or less the same. Pick up the product sikit and tap off the excess and apply it on your face where you have already contoured with the stick earlier. It gives such a natural contour that, you know, people think that it's actual shadow. So because I have a longer shaped face, what I like to do is take the product and just apply it lightly on my chin at this angle. So dia macam sama-sama kena your chin, so it shortens your face a bit. You've done the cheeks and you've done the jawline. Next, the forehead and the nose. If this is enough for you, you can just leave it at that. Because you want to set that cream product, you just take a bit. And don't forget to matikan your contour bawah ni because kalau you tak matikan, it's just like that, straight, never ending hidung panjang. Kita tak nak hidung panjang, kita nak hidung yang mancung, yeah? And at this point, you can bake if you want to. Take your loose powder and just apply it underneath your contour right there. I've done it, so I'm done with that. And next, you want to highlight. With highlighting, it's applying highlight to all the places that you did not apply contour. So right here, and the high points of your cheeks, on the bridge of your nose and the tip of your nose. I'm just going to use this brush from Tarte and apply it right there. With highlight, you can easily go wrong. Kalau you take the highlight too far back sampai sini, it's going to make your face wider. You want to keep the highlight right at the middle of your face because the further back you take your highlight, the more broad, the more kembang you're going to look. So just apply it right here at the highest point of your cheeks. And take a bit right there. I'm just going to take my blush and apply blush over my highlight. By the way, I am using the NARS Lovejoy blush. Oh, and another one, you can actually use this one. This is Bahama Mama from The Balm. It is the bomb. Kalau you nak that really precise and sharp contour, you can definitely use this. See, this is like my third palette already. Same techniques, just take it with your brush and go over it again. This is darker than the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. So to those women of color girls out there, I would suggest this because it is really cool tone and memang nampak lah on your skin. Okay? Yang those girls yang ten-ten macam tu kan, yang ala-ala Rihanna, buat gitu, okay? Okay, so basically you're done. And obviously don't forget to set your makeup. Okay, dah mak I, spray ambil kau. So you've sprayed that. If you want to go the extra mile, when your setting spray is drying down, tengah basah lagi ni, you take your highlighting powder. I'm just going to use the same one I used just now. And sementara tengah basah tu, you just go over it again. Nampak tak you all highlightnya? Nampak ke tidak? And sometimes I just like to go over my eyebrow, my brow bone. How do you like it, guys? It is super simple, sangat senang for you to follow. It looks natural, still looks like you. Can definitely go in with a heavier hand. You can put on more products macam the contour stick just now. You can put more kalau you nak lagi shading, lagi zaz, lagi nampak macam shading parang tu. You can definitely do that. This is how I would normally do it for myself, and sebab I suka macam very light, natural macam tu. This is basically it. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like videos like this, please let me know in the comments down below. Please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it so much. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe if you have not. Till the next time, guys. Assalamualaikum. Bye! Hey, assalamualaikum, guys. It is Noriana and I have a special guest today with me in my video. So this challenge is a blindfolded challenge, right? And we are gonna test my skills as a makeup artist. Please don't hate.